My sister Khloe was born 18 months before me, but you'd think she was royalty. We had the same parents, same DNA, but I always lived in her shadow. I didn't realize how bad the favoritism was until I found something that made me furious, and I made sure everyone knew. When we were kids, everything was about Khloe. She wanted dance lessons. They paid $300 a month for private classes. I asked for guitar lessons. They got me a $20 plastic guitar from Walmart. Khloe got a new iPhone every year. I got her old broken phones. They'd say, Khloe's more responsible with nice things. The worst part was when we were 19. I'd worked at Target for 2 years, saving every penny. I had $4,000 for a used Honda so I could get to college. I asked my parents if they could help with the last $2,000. They told me money was tight and to keep saving. 3 days later, Khloe decided she wanted to go to Europe with her friends. My parents gave her $6,000 for a month-long vacation. They called it cultural education. I watched her post Instagram stories from Paris while I took 2 buses to get to work. That's when I started noticing things. Every time Khloe needed money, they had it. Her college tuition, car payments, credit card bills, all paid by them. Meanwhile, I worked 2 jobs just to afford community college. When I was 21, I got accepted into a nursing program. I needed $8,000 for tuition. I showed them my acceptance letter and scholarship awards. They said they were proud but couldn't help. I was crushed, but took out loans anyway. 2 weeks later, I came home early and overheard them talking to Khloe. She was crying because her boyfriend broke up with her. She wanted to go to Bali to find herself. I listened as my parents agreed to send her $12,000 for a 3-month trip. Mum even said, our baby deserves to be happy. That night, I started writing everything down. Every time they said they couldn't afford something for me, I noted it. Every time they gave Khloe money, I documented it. After 6 months, the pattern was clear. They'd spent over $30,000 on Khloe's wants while telling me to be independent. Khloe's influencer dreams were failing. She wasted their money on expensive gear and fake followers, but her engagement was terrible. She kept asking for more money, and they kept giving it. The perfect moment came at our family Christmas party. Khloe showed off a designer purse, worth more than my monthly rent. During gift opening, my parents gave her a $2,000 camera for her content creation business. I got a $25 gift card. I stood up, thanked my parents for teaching me what conditional love looks like, and started reading. From my notebook. Every broken promise, every time they said money was tight, followed by every expensive thing they bought for Khloe that same week. I told everyone how they refused to help with my nursing school while spending over $40,000. On Khloe's failed influencer career, the room went silent. My grandmother looked horrified. My uncle shook his head. Khloe ran upstairs crying. My parents just sat there in shock. That night, I walked out and cut off all contact. Khloe's influencer dreams crashed. At 24, she moved back home with no job, skills, and $15,000 in credit card debt. My parents had to refinance their house to pay off her bills. They both took second jobs to cover the payments.